Hi, I'm Lauren Rogers. I'm part of Sovereignty and Liberty to All, and for truth and freedom. Tried doing a video to expose the fraudulent system, but I need at least 50 followers to do a live to do that. Tried doing it on normal videos, but I couldn't do it, so which I'm pretty annoyed with, but one of them, innit? That's the way it is sometimes. Anyway, let's go on a bit of a topic, a bit of a story about my life. Just to be quite transparent a bit. Sometimes how are people going to trust you if you're not going to open up about things that are going on in your life? So, with regards to that, I've had offers to go into the music industry because I write songs, you know, I'm doing my own songs and stuff. Got quite a few lined up. Next one is to do with me Moments with Testimonies YouTube channel. So it's coming. It's cold. It's coming soon. It's Fold of God. It's called. It's interesting. It's good lyrics. Yeah. Anyway, the only way we can have unity, I think, as people, is to unite no matter what we believe, because we're all religious, even non-believers like atheists or, you know what I mean, agnostic or whatever, or pagan. We're all religious because the Religious Freedom Act was there for everybody to have that right to believe what they wanted to believe, whether they believe that Osama bin Laden is a gimpy lama or whether they believe that aliens are their one and true living God, just to let you know, or whatever, or you know what I mean, or whatever else. So as soon as that goes, you know what I mean. I did on my Facebook profile, I've done a prayer for protection on religious freedom and constitution, like a video of me praying for everyone to unite no matter what belief. It is hard resisting like the world sometimes, you know. You feel like, I have nothing against people who are famous, you know, there's good and evil in every sort of denomination or type of, you know, whether it's celebrities, famous people, or in the government. You'll get good people in the government, it's just one of them. But the ones that are calling the shots are the ones that are doing the criminal acts. Let's just clarify that, you know what I mean? So, but like, the only way I'm gonna do this, you know, to be a leader for everyone and to prove that I am for the people, you know, a righteous sovereign leader, you know, the only way I'm going to do that is it just keep proving to people, you know, that I am who I say I am, you know, not just saying things, actually acting on it, because you're denying the power they're in, you know what I mean. I just feel like a lot of people have, in the life, what they call sleep, powers of heaven have shaken their lives. You know, they've withdrawn themselves, and we need to allow that powers of heaven to come back into our lives, no matter what we believe. Just keeping commandments and having morality for whatever we believe. I've realised that now, you know. The religious aspect is having morality and whatever you're believing. If you stand by a belief, you know, go through with it, act on it, you know what I mean? Don't just say and then expect things to go your way. It's not going to work your way, is it? You know what I mean? You're not going by the commandments. Every commandment has a blessing, you know what I mean, bestowed upon that commandment, you know. So if you think about it, every commandment you're keeping, the more you keep more commandments you keep, the more blessings you get. You know what I mean? You know, we're not worthless. Yeah, we can be less worthy because we're not obedient to God. But we're never worthless. You know, we're never far away from God's love. Just remember that, everyone. You know what I mean? You know, even people who are so evil have the chance to repent. Obviously, I have boundaries from them people. You know what I mean? Let's just clarify that. You know, you've just got to keep them at arm's length. People like you can't. You know, you got to keep yourself safe and other people around you safe, aren't you? You know what I mean? Just thought I'd go on about that to you, everyone, because yeah, I've been having so many different things going on, but I feel all right. I feel good. I feel like I'm doing the right thing, and I feel like I'm seeing more. You know what I mean? I had a feeling about that when I was doing that party, though. It's you know what I mean. I felt like it were excluding other people, but I didn't think about it when I was started it and that. But when it got into like 3 or 4 weeks, when it comes to the end of it, I thought when I wanted to pray about it, I thought, wait a minute, shall I leave? And I got a feeling to leave. You know what I mean? I realised that then because I realised it come across as just one religious aspect. It weren't going on about all religions. You know what I mean? So, I want at least 1,000 people messaging me about truth and freedom, you know what I mean, and that they want to back me up as someone to look up to, you know what I mean, someone who can help them out. Because as soon as that happens, then I'll start a party for sovereignty, liberty, truth, and freedom, you know, for all religions, for all religious aspects, no matter what you believe, all beliefs, you know what I mean. So, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd let you know all that, because I can see why I'm getting all these like offers and stuff, because people have seen the talent that I buried for a long time. I don't know why I was so afraid to use them, to be honest, but I feel like I just thought, you know what, you know what I mean, I'm not going to bury my head in the sand anymore, you know, with all this rubbish. This was like a couple of years ago, this, so I started developing things and getting better and better, and because I started using them talents that God gave me, you know what I mean, and sharing it with others. And I'm proud. I thank God for being able to give me that talent to be able to express my feelings through music and bless people through that inspiration of music. I've even got a song about Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? You know, it's called "Covenant People." Are you passing the test? It's on me Mormons with Testimonies channel. www.youtube.com/@Mormons with Testimonies. Check it out. You'll see it. Yeah, Covenant People. It's good. I like it, me. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Anyway, thanks for listening. And yeah, just thought I'd just share that. If I can get at least 50 followers on my TikTok, I'll be able to do lives and start exposing the system like Gary Waterman does. Thanks, bye.